Hi everyone, this is Mark of Tech Pinas. So recently, international tech brand Honor launched an all-new entry-level Android smartphone here in the Philippines. Priced at only 5,490, this phone, the Honor 8S, I think is perfect for students and young professionals who are now planning to upgrade to a full-fledged Android smartphone coming from their feature phone. Alright, so if you're interested in this particular model, join me in this quick unboxing and initial setup video. Okay? Let's go! Okay, so this is the packaging of the Honor 8S. As you can see, it's a blue box with the image of the handset on top, the name of the phone here, as well as on either sides. Okay, so here we have the Honor name, and at the rear we have the specs of the version which I have here. And this one is the one with 2 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal storage. At the bottom, of course, we have the security stickers, and we have to cut them to reveal the handset inside. There you go. Also here. There. Okay, so now we're ready to lift the lid. And there you have it. That's the Honor 8S. Remove that and remove the plastic cover here. Okay, alright, so later we'll take a closer look at the design of the phone, but for now let's check out all the other items inside. Okay, so we have here the pin for ejecting the SIM card tray. Let's remove that. There you go. Other stuff. And here we have the quick start guide. So if you have time, read this to learn more about the handset. So here you can read about all of the buttons and the ports of the Honor 8S. And here we have the safety information. Again, if you have time, read this. But if not, I think you'll be fine just using the phone straight. Okay, other stuff. Okay, so what I have here is the review unit, which has a different travel charger, obviously. The official retail package for the Philippines will have one that's compatible with the electrical ports that we have here. Okay, so this one has 1A output. Okay. Okay, and finally, we have the micro USB to USB charging and data transfer cable. Okay, so that's it. So my unit didn't come with a pair of earphones, which is understandable given the price of this phone. Okay, so before we take a closer look at the design of the phone, let's turn it on first and set it up. So let's press the power button. There, Honor. So this one has EMUI user interface. Choose a language, so it's English, and get started. If you have time, read the terms of use, but for now I'm just going to click here and next. Insert SIM card. I'm going to skip this for now. Okay, so if you have an older phone, you can start to import your data there to this device, but for now I'm going to click next. We have to connect to the Wi-Fi network to continue. So the phone, okay, so the phone will check for updates, checking info, and now we can sign into our Google account. Agree to Google Terms of Service. Okay. We can choose to turn on or turn off Google services. Just gonna turn them on, accept. you can see, your Google Assistant is built into your new phone, so we can try to set it up. Continue. Agree. Okay, so aside from adding your password, you can also set up Face Unlock. It's an additional layer of protection, but we're just gonna skip this for now. Okay, so enhanced services. Personally, I wanna enable this, so yes. Okay, so to help Honor as well, I'm just gonna join this. Okay. Continue for software updates. And there you go. That's the home screen. We're done with the setup. So this is how the phone looks. Let's navigate the interface of the phone. So this is the home screen. And swipe down. This is the notifications tab and also the quick access buttons here for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and other connectivity. Swipe up. Check the settings. There's always a search bar that you can use to look for particular settings that you want to tweak. Okay, so let's start with the face of the phone. This is a 5.71-inch IPS display with HD resolution, and of course you have the rounded corners as well as the notch here. This notch houses a 5-megapixel f2.2 front-facing camera for your selfies and also for taking videos that you can send to your friends. Okay, so this is the back design. Obviously, I have the blue version here. I think this is plastic, which has a very interesting pattern. So at the back, the upper part, this part right here, I think has a pearl finish, but the lower part has micro lines which are pressed into the shell. So yes, it's made of plastic, but it doesn't look boring at all, right? Okay, so here we have a 13-megapixel camera with wide f1.8 aperture, which is good for low light. On the right panel, we have the volume rocker as well as the power button. On top, we have the 3.5mm audio jack, and we have a microphone here. On the left panel, we have the tray here, which you can eject to access the SIM card trays. And finally, at the rear, we have the loudspeaker, the micro USB 2.0 port, and another microphone here. Honor 8S runs its Android 9.0 Pie with EMUI 9 user interface with a 2 GHz octa-core MediaTek Helio A22 processor, which is a 12-nanometer processor, which means that it's quite energy efficient. And on top of that, it also has 2 gigs of RAM for multitasking, and it also has 32 gigs of internal storage. And what's good is that, if I can show you here, this phone actually has a dedicated micro SD card slot for expanding the memory. So this means that you won't have to sacrifice dual SIM capability to get more space for your large files. Okay, so for the battery, this phone has a 3020 mAh lithium-ion pack, which I think is big enough for a device of this size. I think that should give you more or less around a whole day of uptime with regular use, which is not bad at all. Alright, so this is TechPinas quick unboxing and first look of the all-new Honor 8S Android smartphone. Alright, so there you have it. Again, the Honor 8S has a price tag of only $5,490 at all Honor concept stores and authorized retail channels nationwide. So if you have more questions about this particular model, just leave them in the comment section below. Okay? Bye for now.